the island of Wild Horse. Welcome. Tonight, we are going to take a long, slow journey away from the noise and the rush of your daily life. It is time to let go of the lists and the plans. It is time to let go of the responsibilities that you carry so well during the day. Right now, there is nothing you need to do, and there is nowhere you need to be. You are safe, you are comfortable, and you are ready to rest. Before we begin our travels, take a moment to settle your body. Feel the weight of your head resting on your pillow. Feel your shoulders dropping down, away from your ears, releasing the tension they have held for hours. Notice the way your back feels, supported by the bed beneath you. Your legs are heavy and relaxed. Your arms are resting gently at your sides. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs completely, and then let it out slowly through your mouth. And again, a deep, slow breath in, and a long, gentle breath out. With every breath, you are signaling to your mind that it is time to slow down. It is time to drift. Tonight, you are standing on the edge of the water, in the quiet, historic town of St. Mary's, Georgia. It is early in the morning, and the world is still waking up. The air here is different. It is thick and soft, wrapping around you like a warm blanket. You can smell the salt in the air, mixed with the sweet scent of jasmine and the earthy aroma of the river. The sun is just beginning to rise, casting a soft, golden light over the waterfront. You are here to take a journey to Cumberland Island, a place where time seems to stand still. You walk slowly towards the ferry dock. The wooden planks beneath your feet are weathered and gray, worn smooth by years of travelers seeking peace. You can hear the gentle lapping of the water against the pilings. Slap, swish, slap, swish. It is a rhythmic, comforting sound. You step onto the ferry, finding a seat near the railing, where you can watch the world go by. The boat is not crowded. There is plenty of space for you to stretch out and relax. You feel the gentle vibration of the engine as it rumbles to life. It is a low, steady hum that travels up through the floor and into your body, grounding you as the ferry pulls away from the dock. You leave the mainland behind. You watch the town of St. Mary's grow smaller and smaller until it is just a line on the horizon. You are moving into a space between worlds. The water of the St. Mary's River is dark and rich, the color of steeped tea. It is filled with tannins from the roots of the trees upstream, giving it a mysterious, mirror-like quality. You watch the wake of the boat, churning the water into a creamy amber foam. The bubbles rise and pop, disappearing back into the dark depths. The journey to the island is slow and peaceful. For 45 minutes, you simply float. To your left and to your right, vast salt marshes stretch out as far as the eye can see. They are a sea of green grass, waving gently in the breeze. The grass ripples like velvet, shifting from bright emerald to deep olive as the wind moves through it. You see a white egret standing perfectly still in the shallows, watching the water. It takes a slow, deliberate step, lifting its long black legs high out of the water before placing them down again. Without a splash, everything here moves with intention. Everything here moves slowly. A pod of dolphins appears alongside the boat. You watch as they break the surface of the water, their gray backs arching gracefully in the sunlight. They breathe out with a soft puff of air, a sound that carries across the quiet water before slipping silently back beneath the surface. They are guiding you, leading you towards the island. The wind on the river is cool and refreshing. It tangles gently in your hair and brushes against your cheeks, blowing away the last lingering thoughts of the day. You are fully present in this moment, watching the marsh, watching the water, watching the sky. Ahead of you, the island begins to take shape. It is a dark line of trees rising from the water, dense and wild. As the ferry draws closer, you can see the detail of the maritime forest. The trees are tall and ancient, their branches reaching out like welcoming arms. The boat slows down, the engine quieting to a soft purr. As it glides towards the dock, you gather your things slowly. There is no rush here. The ferry bumps gently against the pilings, and the ropes are tied. You have arrived. You step off the boat and onto a path made of crushed oyster shells. They are bright white in the sunlight, contrasting with the deep green of the forest. Under your feet, they make a soft, satisfying sound. Crunch a step, crunch a step. It is the sound of arrival. You are walking into a world that has been reclaimed by nature. The air under the trees is cooler, shaded by the massive canopy of the live oaks. These oak trees are magnificent. Their trunks are thick and gnarled, twisted by centuries of wind and storms. Their limbs stretch out horizontally, defying gravity, reaching across the path to touch the branches on the other side. Draped over every branch is a curtain of gray Spanish moss. It hangs in long, soft tendrils, swaying gently in the breeze. It looks like lace, or like the beards of ancient giants. The moss softens the light, filtering the sun into dappled pools on the ground. As you walk, you watch the moss sway, back and forth, back and forth. It is a hypnotic motion, lulling you into a deeper state of relaxation. You walk deeper into the island, surrounded by the sounds of the forest. You hear the rustle of a lizard scurrying through the dry leaves. You hear the distant call of a cardinal, a sharp, clear note in the quiet air. The smell here is earthy and rich, the scent of pine needles, damp soil, and old wood. It is a grounding smell, one that makes you feel connected to the earth. Through the trees, you begin to see the ruins. The Dungeness ruins rise up from the landscape, like a memory made of stone. This was once a grand mansion, built by the wealthy Carnegie family in the 1880s. It was a place of parties and music, of servants and guests. But fire claimed it long ago, and now it stands open to the sky. You walk towards it slowly, taking in the sheer scale of the structure. The walls are made of tabby, a mixture of oyster shells, lime, and sand, and red brick. They are weathered and textured, rough to the touch. You walk around the perimeter of the ruins. You can see through the empty windows into the spaces that were once rooms. There is no roof, only the infinite blue sky above. Vines have crept up the walls, reclaiming the stone. Green ivy wraps around the columns. Ferns grow in the corners, where fireplaces once stood. It is not a sad place. It feels peaceful. It feels like the building has finally settled into the landscape, becoming part of the island rather than something separate from it. You run your hand along a low stone wall, feeling the warmth that the bricks have absorbed from the sun. It is solid and real. As you turn away from the ruins, you look out over the vast green lawn that stretches towards the marshes. And there, grazing quietly, are the horses. Cumberland Island is famous for its wild horses, and seeing them feels like a gift. There is a small band of them, perhaps 4 or 5. They are beautiful, wild creatures. Their coats are a mix of chestnut brown and white, shaggy and unbrushed. Their manes are long and tangled, filled with burrs and tangles from the wind. You stop walking and stand perfectly still, so you do not disturb them. They are calm. They do not mind your presence. They are the true owners of this island, and they know it. You watch as a mare lowers her head to the grass. You can hear the sound of her grazing. It is a steady, rhythmic sound. Rep-choo-choo, rep-choo-choo. She takes a step, and then another, always eating, always moving slowly. A foal, smaller and leggier than its mother, stands close by. It swishes its tail to chase away a fly. The foal looks at you with large, dark eyes, blinking slowly before turning back to its mother. Watching the horses brings a sense of deep peace to your heart. They are not worried about yesterday. They are not planning for tomorrow. They are simply here, eating the sweet grass, feeling the sun on their backs. You breathe in that sense of contentment. You imagine that you, too, are a creature of the island, existing only in this moment. The rhythm of their chewing, the soft thud of their hooves on the soft earth, the swish of their tails, it all creates a symphony of calm. You leave the horses to their grazing and continue your walk. The path turns from crushed shell to soft sand. You are heading towards the ocean. The landscape changes as you walk. The tall oak trees give way to scrubby palmettos, their fan-shaped leaves rustling drily in the wind. The sand becomes deeper, making your walk slower. You have to lift your feet a little higher, engaging your muscles, feeling the effort in your legs. It is a good feeling, a heavy feeling that prepares you for rest. You crest a large sand dune. The white sand slipping beneath your feet. And then the view opens up. The Atlantic Ocean stretches out before you, endless and blue. The beach here is wide and flat, miles of pristine sand, with not a single building in sight. It is just you, the sand, and the sea. The air is filled with the roar of the ocean. It is a constant, powerful sound. Whoosh crash, whoosh crash. It fills your ears and quiets your mind completely. You walk down the dune, onto the hard-packed sand, near the water's edge. The tide is low, leaving behind treasures from the deep. You see a whelk shell, spiraled and perfect, resting in the sand. You see a piece of driftwood, bleached white by the sun and smoothed by the waves, looking like a sculpture made by the sea. You walk towards a large, dry log that has washed ashore and sits high up on the beach. This looks like the perfect place to rest. You take a blanket from your bag, a thick, soft quilt with a pattern of blue and white. You spread it out on the sand next to the driftwood log, creating a comfortable nest for yourself. You sit down, feeling the solid support of the sand beneath you. It molds to the shape of your body, holding you. You take off your shoes and let your bare feet touch the sand. It is warm, heated by the afternoon sun. You dig your toes in, feeling the gritty texture, connecting with the earth. You have brought a small picnic with you. You unpack it slowly, laying out the items on the blanket. You have a cluster of red grapes, cool and firm. You have a loaf of crusty bread. You have a bottle of cold, fresh water. You eat slowly, savoring every bite. The grapes are sweet and juicy, bursting with flavor. The bread is chewy and satisfying. You drink the water, feeling it cool your throat and hydrate your body. It is a simple meal, but it feels like a feast. In this beautiful setting, as you finish eating, you feel a heavy, wonderful drowsiness beginning to wash over you. The walk, the sea air, the food, it is all combined to make you feel ready for sleep. You clear away your picnic and lie back on the quilt. You use your bag as a pillow, or perhaps you bunch up a corner of the soft blanket to rest your head. You lie on your back and look up at the sky. It is a brilliant, clear blue, with just a few wispy white clouds drifting high above. You watch the clouds move. They are moving so slowly that you can barely tell they are moving at all. They change shape as they drift. One looks like a feather, another looks like a ship. They are drifting just as you are drifting. You close your eyes, shutting out the bright light, and listen to the world around you. The sound of the ocean is louder now that your eyes are closed. You can hear the individual waves. You hear the water gathering, rising up, and then crashing down onto the shore. You hear the hiss of the foam as it slides up the sand and then retreats back into the ocean. It is the heartbeat of the world. In and out, in and out. You match your breathing to the rhythm of the waves. You inhale as the wave gathers. You exhale as the wave crashes. You can feel the sun on your face, warming your skin. It is a gentle warmth, not too hot. You can feel the breeze brushing over your arms and legs. You can smell the salt spray and the clean, sharp scent of the ocean. You are completely surrounded by nature. You are safe on this island. The horses are grazing behind you. The ruins are standing guard in the forest. The ferry has gone, and you are here in your own private paradise. Your body feels heavier and heavier. Your feet feel like they are sinking into the sand. Your legs are relaxed and still. Your hips are heavy. Your back is melting into the blanket. Your shoulders are loose. Your arms are limp at your sides. Your hands are open and relaxed, fingers slightly curled. Your neck is soft. Your jaw is unclenched. Your face is smooth. Even your eyes feel heavy. In their sockets, you let your mind wander back through the journey. You remember the ferry ride, the dark water, the dolphins. You remember the crunch of the oyster shells under your feet. You remember the majestic oak trees and the swaying Spanish moss. You remember the stone walls of the ruins, standing silent and proud. You remember the wild horses, their gentle chewing, their calm eyes. You remember the walk through the dunes. And now, you are here. The sun begins to dip lower in the sky, and the light behind your eyelids changes from bright orange to a soft, dusky purple. The air grows a little cooler, encouraging you to pull the blanket up around your shoulders. You are warm. You are comfortable. The sound of the ocean is a lullaby, singing you to sleep. It is a song that has been sung for millions of years. And tonight, it is being sung just for you. Hush, crash. Hush, crash. There is nothing left to think about. The thoughts in your mind are like the clouds in the sky, drifting by, dissolving, disappearing. You let them go. You let them float away. Over the ocean, you are empty of worry. You are full of peace. You are sinking deeper and deeper into the sand, deeper and deeper into relaxation. You are drifting towards the edge of sleep. It is a soft, gray space, a place of total comfort. You feel yourself slipping into it. It feels like floating on the dark water of the river. Effortless, calm, quiet. Sleep is coming to you now. It is wrapping around you. You welcome it. You are ready. You are safe on the island of wild horses. You are safe in the arms of the earth. You are safe. Good night.